cracks a smile, that should have been your first sign.
But the problem is, you know, they probably got a lot of smiles and killed somebody, so they think, oh, it's whatever. Smile don't matter. Except for Satoru Gojo, of course. Come on, bro. I can do this all day, bro. Everybody but him. If he smiles, you're fine. I might be gay. Let's go. Let's get straight to it. What's good, y'all? I'm back. Listen, new content alert. It's not really new. I've been wanting to do this anyway, and this channel alone is gonna have a lot of stuff going on. Whatever blows, that's what this channel will become. It seems like Class of 09 is what I need to do. So a niche games with probably really tight-knit communities. Probably gotta play a lot more of those. But right now we're reacting. If you like Class of 09, you probably watch anime. Let's get straight to it though. Watching a video about ImKevinn. Y'all know about ImKevinn. Zero survival instincts. I'm gonna guess this isn't just about anime. It's fiction in general. Y'all ready? Remember,
form of media, there's one thing you always notice: the grunts, the minions, the nameless henchmen, the disposable soldiers, the faceless goons, and
yes, the people that will do absolutely nothing to contribute to the story. They're just gonna die, and that's it. That's their role, and it's okay. But just don't try to take that role from yourself, though. That's yours forever.
No matter what they're up against, they could be staring into the eyes of Kratos himself with the goatee and won't hesitate to swing. Now, the main reason why this thought came to mind is because I was scrolling through TikTok, seen this.
Wait, did y'all see me do that? Ooh. Hold on, give me a second. Right now, I'm good.
Fire edit of Rimuru, and then it all came back to me. Why are y'all testing this man? I get he's just a slime, the weakest monster, but I feel like if that weakest monster was able to unite all creatures who, by the way, were known for killing each other, united them, building a nation from scratch.
He's friends with not one, but two dragons, and y'all say he weak. It's okay to be ready to die, but you need to be more vulnerable about how bad you want to die, though. It's fine. Orc Lord killed it. All of his friends died by human country. He then proceeded to take 100,000 and KD ratio. And all of the people that died got resurrected. But y'all said he weak though, and y'all kept trying him.
From the dirt and mud, he started off in a shed, and it wasn't like they were just walking around doing nothing. Nah, they were working, divided into different work groups. Like, imagine this: lions, bears, gorillas, all one day just started walking on 2 feet, started speaking English, a whole nation filled with that. And now they can think like humans, but paired with that intelligence is their monster instincts. And one man was responsible for that evolution. So would you look at that man and say, oh yeah, I just know he a bitch?
Not only is he a bitch, but a bitch that I, specifically myself, and my large army that I don't really command. Like, yeah, you're in command, but like they could deadass just say, I don't want to fight for you no more, and that'd be the end. Yeah, I could do that myself, and people that I force to work.
What? That don't even sound right. Also, Rimuru's nation is built in Jura's forest, which is where Veldor the Storm Dragon was. And him being there was the exact reason niggas left that place alone. He was sealed. No one wanted to shake the boat. Didn't even want to risk breaking it. So the fact that he built there, honestly, you could look at it 2 different ways. You might think he's an idiot, or that he's like that. But then he became allies with the Dwarven Kingdom, built roads for trade, and he did all that within a couple of months. Building a nation with
all of this that we're looking at right now happened within a year. And y'all said he's pussy. He's a figurehead. He ain't that strong. Monsters go based off of strength, for the most part. Dwarvens, whatever. But if the Dwarven King, like, oh no, he 101, why would y'all decide, you know what, yeah, the Dwarven King that usually fights, gets in the front lines and fight, yeah, we should fight that dude.
take decades. He did that shit on a whim. He said, fuck it, might as well. And I say all this because people still try to test him. They were really on some I hate you nigga, let's die. Didn't believe monsters should have anything. So these three pulled up. Whole time they had
other waters. They were all Japanese just like him. They all got washed. I mean, there was no chance for them.
As someone on the inside who snaked us, created a barrier that, for one, stops all communication so they can't call Rimuru because he was away. 2, you can't get out. And 3, it weakens all monsters. So Unk got cooked. Gabta got cooked. Shion, my goat, fucking died. As well as dozens of other citizens. And that's when Rimuru...
Buddy ass, like, if he could have went down 2 paths so fast. He lucky them skills that he had inside his head. He lucky he had those. Because if he didn't, all the humans on the earth might have been gone.
Got back, seen that, said, I bet. That kingdom sent 20,000 soldiers to finish the job, but that shit was baby food, nigga. Barbecue chicken, free eats, and not just for him. Benimaru ate swell too.
I love Benimaru.
They killed his sister. He was out for blood. And those first initial 3 that pulled up, handled. Unk got his get back for that fight, if you want to call it that. So dude's ability was putting things in extreme slow motion.
Oh
so
my
he really
God,
sat there and watched his own head get cut off. The other guy killed the girl to gain more power, but that did absolutely nothing.
Literally that and actually made it worse. It just made you easier punching.
Got beat to a pulp, and now Rimuru simply annihilated everyone. Got straight headshots, and now look at the king.
Headshots? No, they got shot through the heart. It was immediate death. There was nothing else to do.
Bitch ass crying. You had all the signs to avoid this man, and
this could have not happened.
And you know what's crazy? He was granted a chance to speak and still try to act like that king title mattered.
He just killed 20,000, and you still tried to act big and mighty. Y'all pretty. He pretty much walked up there and said, "Hey, bro, chill with all that. I'm still the king." Who cares? I just killed your entire army. It is me and you.
That boy's arm. So then the great sage told Rimuru, hey, you know you only killed like 5,000 people, right? So he turns around and took the soul of everyone else there. And with catching all those bodies,
he killed 5,000 and then said, you know what? Let me just take your soul. They were alive. By the way, he just took them because he wanted to.
Evolved into a demon lord. So you invading the monster nation just upped our power rank tenfold. The very nation you hated got a crazy buff thanks to your efforts. Dumb.
That's Aura right there, by the way. And he fine shit, or she, however you want to go. He's androgynous. It's androgynous.
And the next one is low-key an obvious pick, Jogo. It's
Jogo. I'm not gonna go into spoilers in the manga because it gets really bad in the manga. Well, season 2 kind of shows you that he's cracked 5v1 and he took all of them out with ease. Well, he snuck in, but still. But have y'all seen who he be fighting? He fought Gojo. Then he fought Sukuna. That was his 2 best matchups. Why would you fight them 2? There was other people. You could, well, never mind. Everybody else that he could have fought with the evil or dead or gone. Like, I guess. I'm not I'm not slandering Yuta. Don't start, bro. Don't start. That's my ghost. Don't start. He bagged Maki. Don't start.
Funny, because in most situations he is the furthest away from a grunt, but he just decides to scuffle with the most powerful beings known to man. Like, you have no reason to fight Gojo.
He literally picked the hardest fight first, and then proceeded to say, you know what? Let me get the dude that's supposed to hypothetically be stronger than him right now.
And who's glazed by the world, even glazed by the narrator. He has 4th wall break glaze, and you thought it was okay to fight him?
You thought it was one-on-one easy.
The population has tried to counter this move, and they all failed. It was proven to be unstoppable. Not to Satoru Gojo, of course. Like, the signs were there. Geto even told you, yeah, you're strong, but that man will kill you. Don't try to fight him, and you know what he perceives.
He literally said, I don't know if it's fighting, bro. Just trust me. Seal him. He said, no, you're a pussy. No, I'm not.
To do.
I know.
Went and fought Gojo. And if the guy you're trying to kill cracks a smile, that should have been your first sign.
But the problem is, you know, they probably got a lot of smiles and killed somebody, so they think, oh, it's whatever. Smile don't matter. Except for Satoru Gojo, of course. Come on, bro. I can do this all day, bro. Everybody but him. If he smiles, You're fine.
Out of your league, buddy. You're hitting him with all types of combos. Just
you literally made him the
headless
Headless Horseman just for him to be there. Right?
Gave you a detailed lesson on how his powers worked.
What's even crazier? He did that because he was gonna make him stronger, but it's also because he wanted to be funny. He wanted you to understand, like, bro, let's see if you can get past this ball.
Interlocked fingers, ping-ponged your shit, hit you with red, started hawking you down the forest, and after he laid you out, a mouth open in the river, he said, wait a minute, my students should see how bad I'm finna whoop your ass. Allowed you to pop your domain just so he can show you that he can counter it.
Infinite void.
Immediate.
Proceeded to pull your head off with a smile on his face. He is lucky Hanami was able to save him. And for this next one, we're not talking about anime. I just rewatched the Batman warehouse scene and I forgot how crazy that shit was. And just look at the first mistake these guys made. When has Batman ever
gone through a door, bro? When has Batman ever opened the door but like, hey, let's fight? Y'all niggas are down to die. And that's what's crazy. And I feel bad for you, but that's your fault.
Walk through the front door. And why would he start now? These guys must be the new hires. They forgot to send the supervisors with them. Y'all been doing this for how long? You think Batman's gonna ring the doorbell? Knock on a door asking permission to...
Yo, Kevin. You probably never gonna see this video. Don't ever do that again. I genuinely thought my stepmom just knocked at the door. Because my aunt is here right now. And she just came from where she came from. You just threw me off. Stop, bro.
So he breaks through the floor, puts a mini bomb on everyone's guns, and after that, y'all should have left. Trying to fight Batman hand to hand is like trying to block a nuke. What's the point? But what makes this even worse is that this Batman is a killer.
Oh yeah, yeah, he be killing people. This one? Not Christian Bale. This one? He be, you don't know, people die fighting him.
He grappled the guy's shoulder, brought him in, and caved in his chest. He can't breathe no more. There's a hole where his lungs should be.
Moment of silence for my nigga Ace. Moment of silence. I miss Ace, bro. I miss him. I hope Oda bring her back.
And look at this idiot. First of all, your entire squad is in this room and you want to throw a grenade?
What?
Sure. But the fact that you waited for Batman to turn around and do something is nuts. Now you and your homeboy's dead. And I will say this is the closest we'll get.
By the way, that was absolute Batman, by the way. Based off of those absolute.
To a live action Arkham Batman, like look, a 180 up and over rock bottom. What do you even call that move? And look at this guy. He said, "Oh shit!" Saw his homeboy get hit with a finisher. He regretted every action.
He got hit with a hip turn rock bottom. He lifted him as high as he possibly could in his physical body and slammed him on his back. The wind is out of his body. And it's never coming back because now there's blood filling into his lungs. And Batman says he's okay. He's not dead.
Led to this day. And I'll never understand what goes through these grunts' mind, because you just saw him pull off that move while fighting 3 people. Instead of reloading your gun, because there's no way you just have one clip, you decide to pull out knives.
Knives on Batman, by the way.
Leave the football before the football leaves
Knives on Batman.
The football's
knives on Batman.
But you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you thought he got lucky. After all, there's like 20 of y'all, right? But I feel like after he grabbed this guy's head...
Yo, that sound effect. Yo, that next sound effect is crazy. Yo, bro, after that guy, that one alone shows me everything I need to know. I'm putting the knife away. I'm gonna grab whatever's in these boxes, whatever's in there, bro. If it's an AK, they be like, oh, that's for the shipment. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die if I don't shoot him.
Slammed it on the box and then proceeded to use that same box, cracking that nigga's skull.
He just lifted an entire cargo box that was so sturdy that it bounced off of a nigga's head and stayed together. And y'all said, y'all said, give me him. I want to keep fighting him. Look at Buddy. Already ready to dart off, but guess what he gonna do? Try to fight him.
Like he He's dead. The man was wearing a beanie and the blood still went through. There's no chance he's alive.
Done.
I told y'all, this Batman is out
Brain
for blood.
scrambled.
And then he purposely walks into a 1v4. And I want you to pay attention to this guy right here in the brown jacket and count the amount of times he could have escaped his demise. Alfred, backhand, get your ass out of here. He comes back and you know what? Sure, you ain't get hit hard enough yet. So then he gets a mouthful of elbow and you would think...
Yeah, this is Arkham, by the way. This is what Arkham's gameplay is like. You hit a person to the ground and then you fight everybody else and then that person gets up, then you hit him back to the ground and then so on and so forth. You don't beat them up one by one. That's impossible.
Getting smacked 5 feet across the room, you have a change of heart. Like, oh shit, maybe I should just not fight the Batman anymore. I got spared 2 times. I think it's a sign to turn my life around. But no, he
should have had, well, never mind. He's not really counted. Guess I had to turn around yet. He's getting there though, y'all. Just
back again. And then after witness...
Y'all gotta understand. Bro. I fuck with... The hell, where my tat at? Y'all see the panel, though. Y'all see it. I fuck with guts, bro.
Seeing his homeboy get whiplash, he comes back again, and Batman finally put him down. He was given 3 chances.
He got punched so hard in his nose that literally everything, every orifice, his eyes, his nose, his mouth, everything that wasn't blood came out of it off of a punch. Good job, bro. You're doing a great job. You're making everybody look good. Believe me. All the goons make you look good.
Chances to avoid bodily harm and chose to ignore every single one. And then Batman chose to break this man's neck. Dreadhead runs in to do absolutely...
That had to be a little racist. Why he dragged the nigga why he dragged the dude with the judge's face to the ground? That had to tiny bit. Just to...
Nothing. Got 3 big booms to the back of his cranium, and honestly, this is the smartest goon Gotham has.
Just for you to
aim for Batman's head.
And you genuinely think he didn't have a carbon fiber suit that literally will bounce a bullet off his head? You're surprised. You're confused. It don't matter if he's smart. I don't give a fuck. That was dumb to think that he doesn't have a suit that can block bullets.
It's unfortunate that it's armored, but it's the heart that counts. And you cannot make this up. The guy is back for the 5th time. Why are you so determined to die?
He's not hurt.
97% positive Batman is annoyed at this point. Look how he turned around. And I gotta mention, his theme song fits perfectly. I felt no sense of hope, no justice. This was a song for a villain. Then the guy behind decided he'd prefer to live life without teeth and then gets thrown back first into the wall. And till this day, I have no clue what Batman did to this nigga. I don't think he was fighting to save Martha anymore. This was a personal vendetta.
Yeah,
and
that's
since
personal.
We're already on the topic of Batman, we might as well talk about this. Absolute Batman. I've been told...
Love Absolute Batman. I haven't read any of it, but I'll be hearing about it. Sounds fantastic.
To read this for a while now. So
look at, by the way, I just want to remind everybody, this is a axe on his chest.
Oh, I just read issue 1. The name Batman hasn't been fully established yet. It's still something that's just floating in the wind. Now, the thing with this comic is that everything that you're used to and know about the Batman story, yeah, just go ahead and forget about it. Nothing's the same. Bruce isn't some orphan that inherited his parents' wealth. He's a normal nigga. Kinda. Alfred isn't his butler, he's a seasoned mercenary. Now, there's this group called the Party Animals who's going around raising havoc, even ripping the skin off people's faces and wearing them as masks. Now,
me personally, W face, me personally, I'm not letting that slide. I'm gonna get my face back.
Of course, Bruce not gonna allow that shit to go down in the city, so the next time they showed themselves, he was there. This dude was perched upside down on the building. This guy emptying a Draco. This one has an Uzi.
No, that was a mini bat. No. Oh my god. I know cotton guns to an extent, but I forgot. I think that's a C9 or some shit like that. I think he had a Uzi though. Hold on,
on the building.
That's
this
a C9.
Guy emptying a Draco.
That's a Uzi, yeah.
This one has an Uzi.
Uzi with a suppressor. What's the point? What's the point in that one?
All that did nothing. He drops down and just look at the size of those quads. All that weight dropped on that man's chest. That shit is caved in. His ribs are inside out. And then they gonna sit here and tell me he's still alive too. But now take a look at the second guy. He grabs him with a cape and tossed him into the 2nd story window. Next one talking about some wait, now your right lung is not...
You know what's crazy? Them saying wait makes so much more sense. Wait. It's too late, bro. You are not in the courtroom. It's you and Batman. It's over.
Slammed him straight into that pole. He's single-handedly fighting an army, and that was only the first wave. And Alfred is watching all this unfold, by the way. His boss told him to gather evidence and only engage if completely necessary. If I was him, I'd make sure to stay away. I am not engaging no matter what. He took all of them down, leaving a trail of bodies. And of course, you got the broly built nigga that thinks he can stand a chance.
That's fake Bane.
This hand has killed more people than you can count. Now I'm going to give you one chance. Get the fuck out of our way.
He pulls out a machete. Batman says, okay, and nigga, I got one of those too. And proceeds to chop his hand off. And look at what he says. I hear they can reattach them sometimes. There's a hospital 3 blocks south of here. Or is it east? I can't seem to remember all of a sudden.
This panel alone tells you what type of Batman this is by himself. You don't see a speck of skin besides something they accidentally gave him. This is accidental. You know what's even scary about Batman? You could deadass say you don't know what ethnicity he is. He could be light skinned. He could be Hispanic. He could be, well, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. You get it. He could be, I know black, I Dominican, I know black. He could be anything. He just looks white. But he's always outside, so he might be tan. He's I forgot what he was. I think he's a mechanic or some shit. I forgot.
But I'd run. And then proceeds to use their own line against them. This Batman looks like he just want to hurt niggas. Violence first, heroics later. Now the rest of the minions...
He don't even look like the type to like fight like this and then take care of a kid after. He fights like this and then scares the kids away.
This has some sense. Only thing they can do is run. But Alfred made sure they wasn't getting far. He had bombs set up under the staircase.
I forgot about that.
Whoever that is, you are to engage. Copy. Had him at point blank range, boasting about this 1 of 3 rare shotgun that can splatter his brain. Fuck up talking to me. Took his gun and disappeared. He just dug all in your pockets. So after that day, Alfred started following him. He already knew his identity. He already knew Bruce was behind the mask. He was just waiting for the perfect time to strike. Honestly, probably wasn't too hard to find him. How many people you know who's built like that? The nigga's quad.
Come on, bro. Come on, dude. His calves are bigger than his forearms. That sounds normal until you remember his forearms are probably 28s. Maybe even 30s, bro. His forearm deadass got a 40-inch circle around the top part. I don't even want to talk about the bicep.
Those are the size of a tire. It's not hard. But right when he pulled up, he sees Batman aiming the shotgun.
Jesus Christ. Look at the panel. Have y'all ever seen Batman aiming a gun at you? And look at the... Come on, bro. Look how big it is, bro. Pause. Wow, that was gay.
Directly at his skull. Oh, come on, kid. Just give me the gun. This ain't your body. Now, it does say he altered the gun to make it non-lethal, but from that close, at the end of the day, it's still a shotgun. You can say non-lethal all you want, but staring down the barrel, if not dead, you for sure rattled his brain. He might wake up speaking a different language. And I know Alfred...
Or he just never speaks again.
Isn't a minion, but when it comes to fighting Batman, he might as well be.
Oh my
God, he did him dirty every single time. After he got shot point blank, Batman deadass gave the gun back, tossed on the floor, pretty much said, nigga, I don't need this. But not only that, he took his bike.
Oh yeah, need that.
We are on the 90th floor. How is it even? Why is it even up here? You let this man rob you twice, and to make it even worse, he hit you with the one-liner. You're not the only one who follows people. And then to add even more to it, he drives through the window because embarrassing him wasn't enough. He needed to aura farm too. He used his cape to glide down with the bike. What can you?
How does that cape even glide? I just saw like 2 holes in it. You know.
Even do after experiencing that. This had to have been the worst week of his life. Take the walk of shame, get a tub of ice cream, eat your sorrows away. This was bad. But the next on the list is Wolverine. We gonna take this one back to the X2 movie when Stryker had his grunts invade the mansion. Now,
I kind of don't remember this. Okay, this is the first one that I don't really remember.
Fighting Batman, I can somewhat not really understand.
I never saw that Batman scene. I just
Man, at the end of the day, is mortal. He can technically be killed.
Fighting a nigga that's literally immortal, and y'all gave him stronger bones.
But Wolverine will not. If I was one of those soldiers and Stryker told me to invade the X Mansion, I'm telling him, fuck no. Don't Wolverine live there? I'm not entering any establishment.
Wolverine got blown away by 2 nuclear bombs down to the skeleton, and it took him a couple years to regenerate all the way back.
With that man in it. If he wasn't there, maybe. Wolverine is the only one there I know for certain will kill you. The others is 50-50. They might just hit you really hard. Wolverine will stab.
Wolverine only way to hurt people is these. AKA these on top of these. He's gonna stab you.
In your chest
to punch you
in your face.
He has to stab you.
But they have these darts that knocks people out.
But like, come on, any poison, anesthesia, or whatever is a coin flip using it on him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not taking that risk. We can even take it to the 2013 Wolverine movie. Now, I don't remember exactly if the grunts knew his healing factor was weakened, but I feel like after the first encounter, when he tanked a point-blank shotgun, something should have ringed in your head like, hey,
I'm not gonna lie, Wolverine in the all-black suit with his claws out, bruh.
Hey, even when weakened, I can't hang with him. Maybe, just maybe I should just go home.
You know what's crazy?
But nah, they decided to follow him on the train, where he tanks a bullet, tanks 2 stabs to the back, and still handle them. So let's cut to where he pulls up on his village area. The final boss is in that castle, and I can't fully blame the grunts here because they didn't know he got his healing factor back until the actual fight starts, and because they do actually win this encounter only because he got dumbed down for plot. But the moment he got slashed on the face and it healed, y'all should have immediately went to plan B. Fighting Wolverine head on is like purposely walking into a semi-truck. Like, why are y'all playing on bikes? What is that gonna do? They tried
playing on bikes.
Him in a net like he doesn't cut through metal every.
Y'all thought a net was gonna. What do y'all think he is? An actual Wolverine? Y'all think he's an actual animal? Look at that forearm, Jesus Christ, James.
Movie, and I swear they be
yes, me and him are that close.
Stuff for someone else. This man does not care about your well-being.
He's killing you.
He tossed this guy into the snowblower. Like, I see that. I'm hiding in one of the houses. Real shit. 30 seconds later, he grabs that bike and smacked the dude with it. And after looking through some of these movies, I just now realized Wolverine is an ore farmer. He sees that they're surrounded, so you know what he does? Pulls out a cigar and blew the truck up. Made sure to turn around real slow.
And he lit the cigar with the blow up of the truck.
And he really wasted that cigar too. He took 1 puff and threw it on the ground. Now, the only reason I say him losing this encounter is nonsense is because they start shooting these harpoon arrows at him, right? After the first 3, he just completely gave up on taking them out, cutting them off, just continued running in a
probably because he knew he was going to get pulled in there anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Straight line.
What?
No ducking in between alleyways, no cutting through buildings, just kept going straight. Then got hit with poison, which is why he got knocked out, but he could have avoided that. But the next one isn't a movie or a superhero. We're kind of taking a different approach. Nicole Watterson. Everyone that...
She has soul touch. Like, she's dead ass. She has the penance stare, but even worse.
Isn't her, I consider a grunt. So in the first season, Gumball was getting bullied by Tina. Anais, being a W sister, called her line and told her, hey, stop picking on my...
Man, do y'all see the old animation? Yo, this is bad. By the way, it's been 50 minutes to the video. I am almost 30 minutes into recording. I don't want to be done to y'all.
Brother, but that immediately turned into a word. Matter of fact, just for that, pull up tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm finna beat his ass. So everything just got worse. And for the rest of the episode, they were trying to figure out a way to avoid the fight or just tank the beating. That's until Nicole found out. She ain't waste no time. The second she heard...
Isn't this when they pulled up and they got scared by Tina until the mom pulled up?
She got in the way, pulled up to the crib, and I don't know who Tina thinks she is trying to run us down, told her to sit. Walked up to her pops and whooped his ass in his own house. Now, after this incident, I'm expecting everyone to know what's up.
No. They gonna keep trying her because they don't care.
The hierarchy has changed.
By the way, she's Asian. I fuck with that, Evie.
Teachers were even scared to help Gumball when they found out Tina was involved. So the one who beat her dad avoided at all costs. But clearly they didn't get the message. Because for some reason, folks thought it was a good idea to take over the Watterson's house. Started running amok, doing whatever they wanted. Even got kicked out of the crib when they told him to get out. So that's when Nicole comes home. And this dude had the audacity to say, or what? Gave that boy the penance stare. Everyone got to work real quick. And you would think her family will understand the most, but even they be trying her. Yeah, at the end of the day, she's still your mom, your wife, but even so, when she's in a bad mood, it's best to be on your best behavior.
That's not Gumball?
And if you're black, I know you remember these words vividly, or at least some variation.
Stop, bro.
Don't be acting a fool when we get up in the store, and that's exactly what they were doing.
Chill, bro. I got flashbacks, bro. Bro, I touched one of the snacks that we always got when we went to the store. My mama whooped my ass when I got home. Mind you, she didn't even hit me more than 3 times. She literally just hit me because I decided to touch it because normally we got it, but she was just like, no, we're not getting it today. My mama took anger out of me one time. That was the one time I ever remember. Every other time it was like, I only got whooped like 3 times by her. My dad? Let's keep going.
Acting a damn fool. She sent them to the car like 3 times. One of those times, Richard came back trying to assert dominance, but she just looked at him. Conqueror's hockey. And they just kept coming back.
Their conqueror's hockey stronger than, like, low key. Her shit might be the strongest I've ever seen. Conqueror's hockey doesn't really destroy, like, things. Like, yeah, it might crack a shit, but that's just because of pressure alone. But bro, she literally pushed everything in the cart back as if it was a wave of psychic energy. That's not normal.
And it got so bad that she snapped on this lady who was just trying to offer her a massage. But the worst mistake Richard made was the fact that he took his kids shoplifting, all because they wanted some candy. Funniest part was, this security guard brought them to Nicole like she was the law enforcement. But at this point, she fully snaps, chasing Richard throughout the entire
and then the security guard tried to stop her.
Store. The same security guard, for some reason, decides to tase her. So she quite literally proceeds to kill the man, took his life force away, and now you gotta sit there and perish inside a Walmart.
And then, well, imagine if she only took away his physical age, like his like what I'm trying to say is, imagine she only took his physical age, and he's still like he still feels like he can move, but he can't because his body's just old.
Because you couldn't mind your business. Now I don't know what she was gonna do to Richard, but lucky for him, she found herself. And we can even bring up some of her
Gooner bait,
having a literal anime fight, conjuring up Kamehamehas, or like the what if moment if she never met Richard, so she became the emperor of the world or some shit. Or when Larry, the guy who works every job in the town, quit, went from a peaceful place to a damn purge. And I brought this up because Nicole quite literally whooped everyone's ass and then killed the balloon.
I forgot his name. Billy Wally, I forgot.
That balloon was a child, by the way, if you didn't know. But the last entry on the list is really just the entire game. The Last of Us. Specifically,
just a whole bunch of crashing.
Tommy and Ellie treated Seattle like their hunting ground.
Just crashing.
So after the...
Mind you, they are in Washington. Or Oregon. It's one of the two. But they're only in one state. What if they traverse states?
Beth or Joel, they both set out to get revenge. We never actually see Tommy do anything. We just see the aftermath. One of the ones who killed Joel, dead, tied to a chair. Turn the corner, we see another guy, dead, also strapped to a chair. Also, at some point when you gotta play as Abby, you see the sheer amount of bodies their side laid to rest. Half of those by Tommy.
Mind you, I'm still not playing this game. I'm not playing Last of Us.
Also gotta see Manny bitch ass get put down.
Jesus. I'm not playing this game.
Was the only person in Abby's group that I actually hated. Then afterwards, Ellie does end up getting captured. Wakes up to this dude all up in her face. Now, if he was smart, he would have killed her immediately. He recognized her too. He deadass said, oh yeah, the guy we killed up in Jackson, yes, she was there. And I'm pretty sure she said like 5 times that she was gonna kill us. And somehow she tracked us down here, but everything's under control. He even stopped the other dude who was gonna kill her. And you know what that got him? A bullet to the back and a knife to the neck.
God.
And they proceed way to escape the building, whether you shot your way out or snuck your way out. Me personally, no one was escaping that day.
How did you sneak out? If so, you just, you know.
I was doing it for Joel. And there's multiple sections of the game in between the main kills where she is taking down platoons of soldiers running through every rank, all by herself.
How do y'all not hear that?
Even when Jesse pulls up, when they're trying to escape with the car, she is shooting out the back of the window, taking heads off shoulders. Mind you, Ellie is doing all this with Tommy doing the same shit on the other block. Those two single-handedly took down a quarter of their army. If I was the leader, I'm handing Abby over.
Would you? I don't really know much, but I know Ellie's immune. Mind you, the person that literally could stop all this right now from y'all having to do this and going back to normal, in a sense, is actively doing like this. Like, bro, y'all
realize my wrongs. I made a severe mistake. I should have never let Abby leave the nest. And for my wrongdoings, I offer her and her friends in hopes that'll resolve my failure. That would have been the correct response. Order all your troops to allow passage. There's no reason a human being should be able to take down groups of trained soldiers equipped with guns using a damn bow and arrow. And when they got a lead on Nora's whereabouts, one of Abby's friends that were there when they killed Joel, she left that same minute. Dina was like, yo, at least wait for Jesse to wake up. No, not waiting for that boy, I'm leaving. So
Jesse has to wake up. Don't laugh, y'all. Where the fuck she get a tattoo from?
On her way, she runs into the soldier who was just chilling. Ellie says, hey, where's Nora? She gonna tell us exactly where she is. Oh, Nora, yeah, she's in the hospital right now clearing the upper floor, so when you get there, take 2 lefts and then a right. The doorknob is broken, so look for the door that's cracked if you forget the directions. Like, she didn't even try to.
And is that, what? Hold on.
To lie. Then,
why would she? I don't want to get my neck cut off. I will lie. I'm lying. I'm telling the honest truth. I'm not lying to you at all.
She tries to attack Ellie like, dude.
Why would you? You told the truth and then tried to kill her? I would have just like, hey man, I'm gonna leave. I'm out of here.
Looking directly at you, that shit was not gonna work.
Dumb.
You gave up Nora's location for no reason. The way this interaction usually works is that when you give information, you might get to live. So when Ellie let the blade up, instead of trying to stab her, you should have created some distance.
She's strong as shit too.
You gotta let her leave, but at least give herself better odds. So she finally gets to Nora, and Nora decides to antagonize her by saying, oh, do you still hear her screams?
What?
I do. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserves. See, like, now we have to kill you.
Now we have
running throughout the building until they fell into this pit of spores. And bro, the red room scene with the music in the back, and Nora was like, wait, how are you breathing in spores?
They don't know that? I thought that was a known commodity in the community. Nobody knows this? Oh, God.
You're her. I had the constant stank face the entire time. This scene was so tough. So Ellie asked, where's Abby, and why would she tell her anything? She inhaled spores. She's dead anyway, right?
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
And she dead ass beat the info out of her.
Damn.
I also want to mention, this is the only scene the HBO series did justice. Everything else about that show is ass. So then we cut to the end of the game when Ellie is closing in on Abby. She ends up getting caught in a trap, stabbed in the side, so she's injured. She passes out. These 2 guys pull up, cuts her down. Goofy ass got too close to the clicker, so Ellie says,
Something funny?
Oh, bitch.
So this dumbass is going to take her towards the clicker, somehow got reversed, so now he's getting bit up, so Ellie takes his...
She shot him in the knee. Is crazy. Why would you... Yo, I would have went right around the... Why would you shoot straight on?
And shoots the other dude. Lost to an injured Ellie losing blood. Y'all are sorry. But at the same time, that's my goal. I expect nothing less. So
a year later,
it's been a while. You know, it was December, family. You know, I was getting distracted by things. And I'm gonna be. You know.
Hold on, let's see the comments.
Remember how maybe at the start of the year I was like, "Yo, snowfall took over my life." Yeah, it happened again.
But I'm built different.
I'm watching Ozark.
Yeah, slime anime villains. Yeah, he did all that, but I'm built different. That happens bro. It happens so many times. They keep saying that, and one time they actually were different, and then he beat him. There was only one girl that was smart enough to see Batman in the empty room and said, "Nah, nothing there." And close. Oh yeah, I seen that video. Yeah, it was like he saw Batman. Batman was like, "You said no, nothing here." He said, "You see anything?" Nope. All right, y'all. That's in the video down pat. You know what I'm saying? I actually had a lot of fun with this. The only problem with me and reacting is like I react a lot to things, which then makes the videos longer by a lot. And I feel like some people don't want to see me make a video that's 25 minutes go to almost an hour long because I'm just reacting way more than like actually watching the video. But I'm gonna try to calm down. I'm trying to slow down. Try to be more, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Trying to be more. That's why I stream. That's why streaming probably best for reactions. But still, I like doing offline reactions. It's just better. And I'm not streaming. I'm not gonna get any views any fucking way. So why do it? Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all can see me what you're doing on my page. Like, comment. Actually, just like and subscribe. I don't need the comments. Actually, comment, subscribe. I don't need likes. Actually, just do everything, please.
She 19 with a green bean, shoot that bitch like I back to high. Introduce her to the dream team, then make up with no blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say, cause I know I'm. She 19 with a green bean, shoot that bitch like I back to high. Introduce her to the dream team, then make up with no blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say, cause I